Alright guys, so in today's video you'll be seeing my £3,000 gaming setup / room tour. I've done one of these videos before on a different channel, but my whole setup's completely changed, and I thought it'd be good if you guys could see what PC I'm working with and kind of the area that I'm always working in. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Alright guys, so to start things off, I will just show you the setup, and we will start with the microphone, which is a Shure MV7 USB microphone. Now they have just released a V2 version of this microphone, and it actually has a better pop filter on there. I haven't looked too much into it because I've obviously got the V1 version, but I did notice it has got a different pop filter on the newer version. We then recently got a Razer Viper Ultimate mouse. Now the reason I went for this mouse is because, as you can tell, I am left-handed. I did have a Logitech G Pro wireless for a little while, but I got bored of it and I really do like this mouse. Now moving on to the keyboard, you guys probably won't recognise this as a popular keyboard, but what it actually is a custom Wooting 60HE. I actually bought this on eBay, and it turned out it was from a YouTuber called Bearded Bob, which I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description. And he basically mods keyboards, mice and anything like that. But basically this is a completely new shell and completely new keys. I've changed the keys myself because I wanted a different colour, but it's actually really heavy, which is nice to support the joystick. But that's the keyboard, and the joystick is obviously a Martos joystick, or the GMK joystick. If you don't know what this is, basically all it does is give you controller movement while you can also still play keyboard and mouse, so it's dual input basically. And then the PC, which has a 5800 X3D, a vertically mounted RTX 4070, not Super or OC, just standard. It has a Nzxt Kraken, or is it Elite? Yeah, is it the Elite? I'm not too sure, but 280mm AIO. And we have 3 intake fans, which are Thermalright, and they're reverse fans, so it may look like they're blowing air out or exhausting the hot air, but it's actually drawing the air in. There's 2 Arctic 140mm fans for intake as well, and we also have 1 rear fan at the back, and obviously the AIO is also taking the hot air out of the case. We also have a B550 motherboard, which I've had for many years, and I just put this CPU when I got it recently onto this board. We have CorsairVengeance 32GB, so 2x16 at 3600 MHz, I think it's CL18, so quite a budget RAM kit. And that's all in the Nzxt H6 Flow case. And then for our main monitor, we have an Acer X25, which is a 360Hz display. Now I bought this nearly 2 years ago now, and when I bought it, it cost me quite a lot of money, but now they brought out 500Hz. It's actually cheaper, depending on what brand you go for, to get a 500Hz monitor. And for the second monitor, this is actually what I started off using when I built my first PC in 2020, which obviously is vertically mounted, but it's an ASUS X24.5. I don't know the exact model, but it's 240Hz, 1ms response time. And we have our Logitech Brio 4K webcam as well here. And then for the chair as well, the chair is just a cheap office chair from Amazon, but I've been using this for quite some time now, and when my other chair got uncomfortable, I replaced it with the exact same one. It's about £70, and it's cheap, and it's comfortable, and it's ergonomic. Now moving on to the mouse pad, which is a really cool design. This is from ID Gaming, which is a UK based company, I believe. They make a bunch of custom mouse pads with a bunch of different designs, and they're reasonably cheap. I paid about £30 for this large mouse pad, which is quite a competitive price, to be honest. So that's about it for the setup. The desk itself I've had for quite some time. It was quite expensive when I bought this desk. it was about £300, but you definitely can get a better desk elsewhere for cheaper as well. I almost actually forgot to do this part in the video, but these are some Gove LED light panels, and I recently bought this design, which of course on this channel I'm known as SpecBench, but in the gaming community I've always been known as Nzxt. That's kind of the persona I go with online. But yeah, that's kind of the whole setup. And what I'll do as well is, because it's still daylight out, I will add an additional clip of what the setup looks like at night time. And I will just give you a tour of the whole bedroom. So over here in the storage, we've got a bunch of different computers, a few cases, and up top some fans, coolers and other things. And as you can see up there, the cables are hanging down from some power supplies. And over here, this is actually where I just put things that are ongoing projects. I'm literally just waiting for a few parts to finish up for a £250 budget gaming PC build that I'm working on, and I will release a video for soon. And this is a computer that my friend, he doesn't use his computer anymore, he just asked me to sell it, so I've got it listed for him. It's got a GTX 1660 Super B550 motherboard. It's got one of them awful Ryzen 5 3350G processors, but it's got a good upgrade path, as obviously you could put a 5000 series GPU in here. But yeah guys, that's my setup tour. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all soon.